Have you ever wondered why? For millennia, societies gravitated towards gold and silver to underpin their economies. Beyond their intrinsic beauty, these precious metals played a pivotal, often overlooked, role in shaping monetary stability, a concept critical for investors, economists, and historians alike. Today, we delve into the historical and economic mechanisms through which gold and silver provided a bedrock for monetary systems, offering invaluable lessons for understanding modern finance. Monetary stability, at its core, signifies a predictable and reliable value for money over time. It doesn't imply static prices, but rather that changes occur gradually and are generally anticipated, allowing individuals and businesses to plan effectively. For centuries, this predictability was a cornerstone of economic progress. In a truly stable monetary environment, the purchasing power of savings endures, wages maintain their real value, and long-term contracts can be entered into with confidence. Before the advent of complex financial instruments and central banking, achieving this crucial stability was a monumental challenge. Gold and silver emerged as the primary solutions, acting as natural anchors. One of the most compelling reasons gold and silver fostered stability was their inherent supply discipline. Unlike paper currency, which can be printed at will, new gold and silver could not be conjured into existence by decree. The process of mining these metals was, and remains, arduous, capital-intensive, and inherently uncertain. This natural limitation meant that the overall money supply tended to expand at a relatively slow and organic pace. This growth often mirrored, or was slightly below, the rate of population increase and economic output. Consequently, the gradual expansion of the money supply acted as a natural brake on inflation, helping to preserve the purchasing power of currency over extended periods. Historical records offer compelling evidence of the long-term price stability afforded by metal-based monetary systems. Across diverse civilizations, from the Roman Empire to medieval Europe and even into the early modern era, the cost of basic goods, when measured in silver or gold, remained remarkably consistent over generations. A day's labor, for instance, could often purchase a comparable basket of essential commodities across centuries. While short-term fluctuations due to local harvests or conflicts were inevitable, the underlying long-term purchasing power of precious metals remained surprisingly steady. This enduring consistency was instrumental in building public trust in money as a reliable unit of account and a store of value, facilitating trade and economic development. Beyond their physical properties, gold and silver cultivated a profound sense of trust within economic systems. People believed these metals would retain their value precisely because they could not be easily debased or arbitrarily created. Unlike fiat currencies, which rely entirely on government decree and public confidence in the issuing authority, precious metals possessed an intrinsic, universally recognized value. This deep-seated trust encouraged vital economic behaviors, saving for the future, engaging in long-term investments, and fostering complex trade networks. It provided a stable medium for capital formation and allowed societies to build institutions and infrastructure, knowing that the value of their efforts would not be eroded by unpredictable monetary policy. It is crucial to approach this historical analysis with a balanced perspective. While gold and silver systems offered significant stability, they were not without their vulnerabilities. Major geopolitical events, such as wars, could lead to debasement or hoarding, disrupting monetary flows. Significant discoveries of new metal deposits, like those in the New World, could trigger periods of inflation, albeit often over decades rather than years. Furthermore, the inherent inflexibility of a fixed metal supply could sometimes exacerbate economic downturns, as the money supply struggled to expand quickly enough to meet growing demand or recover from shocks. However, these instances were generally exceptions to the rule. For vast stretches of human history, metal-based money provided a relatively stable and predictable foundation for economic activity, a stark contrast to periods of hyperinflation seen in some fiat systems. The historical role of gold and silver underscores a fundamental economic principle. Stable money is a prerequisite for sustained social and economic cooperation. When individuals and businesses can trust the value of their currency, They are empowered to save, invest, and engage in long-term planning. This fosters capital accumulation, innovation, and ultimately, prosperity. Gold and silver did not, by themselves, generate wealth. Instead, they created the stable monetary environment in which wealth creation could flourish. Their legacy offers valuable insights for investors, economists, and policymakers grappling with the challenges of maintaining economic equilibrium in today's complex global financial landscape. Gold and silver created monetary stability primarily by imposing natural limits on supply, thereby preserving value and cultivating deep-seated trust. They didn't eliminate economic challenges, but they significantly reduced monetary uncertainty over extended periods. Understanding this historical precedent is vital for anyone seeking to comprehend the evolution of money and its impact on societies. In our next discussion, we will explore the historical consequences of monetary debasement and how breaking these fundamental limits has profoundly affected civilizations throughout history. If this historical analysis has illuminated the critical role of gold and silver in monetary stability, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth economic and historical insights. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What aspects of metal-backed currencies intrigue you most? Your engagement helps us create more valuable content for investors, economists, students, and history enthusiasts alike. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to continuing this educational journey with you.